videos out early in the day for you guys, but tonight I wanted to get personal. So I want you guys to get comfortable wherever you're at, because tonight we are going to get real personal and talk about how you can make money online starting from nothing. But real quick as always, here's my joke for you guys. So how can you get rich just by eating? Go ahead and think about it for a minute. Don't Google it. Don't ask your friends, your family, your neighbor. Go ahead and comment below what you think the answer is, and stick around till the end when we will reveal and see who was right. So you guys grab your drink. Usually by this time it's 8 o'clock here in Cincinnati. I am a wine girl. However, I wanted to get personal with you guys, and I know I keep saying that, but that's really the only way to explain it. This is my personal journey, a real life human being, not an ad you see somewhere, you know, not a person made up on the street that they were paid $5 to say this. So tonight I do have my coffee in my Maryland cup. I am pretty comfortable with my robe. My kids are all asleep. So let's get started. Now, if you guys were to tell me back in January that I would be able to quit my job, stay home with my kids, live a life that I love, and not have to stress and worry about money while we are in the middle of a humongous pandemic that has literally shaken the world, I probably would have laughed at you and asked if you're on some crazy medication, because if not, then you should be. But the opportunity that I came across and that I have been given has now made me a believer that that is true for me. That's a possibility for my husband, my family, my kids, and our overall financial being. But it wasn't always this way. I was a tired and broke mom of 6. I have 2 of my own and 4 bonus kids who I look and I love just like my own. Back in 2018, before my daughter was born, I was working 40 hours a week just so we can live paycheck to paycheck in addition to my husband's income. And it still wasn't enough. You know, times were hard, we were struggling, and I knew that that wasn't the answer. I was frustrated. You know, money is the biggest issue in marriages, and, you know, thank God that my husband and I were able to power through it together. But that's a different story for later. I was running out of hope, and I knew something had to change. I knew that there was a better way to live. Like, I knew people just didn't live like that. But the sad reality, you guys, is most people suffer in silence. They're working a job that they hate. They sort of are on autopilot. They just wake up in the morning, they go to their dead-end job, they come home, and they're miserable. If you know anybody like this, or maybe you're like this, then you know what I'm talking about. But a small number of people actually want to make a change. Having the desire and the drive and the passion is what's going to get you guys to the point where you can make $2,000 on autopilot when you wake up. People hit a point where they say enough is enough. They decide to do something about it. They get their life back. They get their finances in order, and they're able to make a difference. Those few people go on to change their whole world. Their old life was gone. Their families and their loved ones, they're the owner of a brand new, exciting, and fulfilled life. Just a few short months ago, earlier this year before it all started, I did just this. I was sick of living and being tired and broke and never feeling like it was good enough. I felt like I never had enough money at the end of the day, where I had to pick between keeping the lights on for my kids or being able to take my kids somewhere fun. That's not a fun feeling as a mom. And if you're a parent and you've had to make that decision, I feel your pain. I sympathize with you. I'm on your team. And I'm here to tell you that you can make a difference. I decided that it was time to take back my life. Not only for me, but for my family. I've never been so challenged and so motivated to want to change and start this incredible process. And I want to share that with you guys, because I know this pandemic has been hard on everybody. My husband was out of work for 3 weeks. That was 3 weeks plus the week he was back, 4 weeks without a paycheck. That was devastating to my family, having to borrow money every week from, our relatives and telling them one day we will pay you back. And I made a promise to myself and my husband that one day is going to be today. So I was on, social media, scrolling Facebook and everything, and I found an opportunity that little did I know was going to change my life without me having to do anything, no work. It was literally less stressful and more rewarding than working my 9-to-5 job. I didn't have a whole lot of experience. I was a newbie in the world, if that's what you call it. But I found 2 amazing mentors who I studied all night, watched every YouTube video from years back until now, and really soaking up everything that they had to teach me and then applying that to my life. I knew I could succeed and I knew I wanted to, so I took action and the hard work really paid off. So now it's my turn to pay it forward. I want to help you guys succeed. I want to share this opportunity with you that has changed my life and that I know will change your life as well. So here's what you guys are gonna do next. So if you guys are ready to change your life for your family, for your sanity, or whatever your why is, I want you guys to really think about, what is your why? Why do you want so bad right now to change your life? Once you have that figured out, write it on a piece of paper, stick it somewhere safe where you can come back in 6 months and reevaluate it. Or if you start to lose faith and lose hope, go ahead and pull that little card out. Next, you guys are gonna click the link, the first link in the description. It's free. Just watch the webinar from one of my favorite mentors. I promise I'm not gonna spam you. I'm not gonna sell your info. He's going to share with you guys the automated system that he created himself that has allowed him to build a highly profitable online business all on the internet without him meeting clients, without him going to meetings, getting angry with his boss or coworkers, and storming out of the office. I don't know where you guys are at in your journey, if you're nearing retirement or if you're bored, laid off, or starting your job search. Maybe you guys are sick of working 40, 50, 60 hours a week, missing out on your kids' soccer games, family dinners, birthdays, holidays. I know, I've been there. I was that girl. I would have to pick up weekend shifts just to help cover some bills, missing out on kids' birthdays and things like that, and it just wasn't a good time. Maybe you guys are the stay-at-home mom. You have a little extra time on your hand and you're thinking, hey, we're very well off and this can only help us and further us in our journey. Now imagine what it would feel like to learn how to create something from scratch. You guys aren't building it, it's already ready for you. You're just learning how to start your online business. And this is going to empower you to take your life back. Finally, enjoy what you want. If you want to take 3 vacations a year, go ahead and take those vacations. If you want to pay $50,000 cash for a car, go ahead. If you want to put $100,000 away for your kids' tuition for college, that's on you. You have that freedom to do so. So if you guys want to watch the webinar from Dave, click the button below and get started. Be sure to take immediate action to see what you can learn, and I will be here as your mentor to walk you through the process and teach you guys everything that 2 of my top mentors have taught me. The last bit of instruction though that I want you guys to know, watch out for my emails. If you do go ahead and watch the webinar, I'll share with you guys more about my story and how I went from working 40 hours a week and being sick and tired to now being able to stay home with my kids and not have to worry about money. Just because we rely on one income doesn't mean we have to live like it. I don't have to do any of the work. I don't have to sell. There's nothing that I have to do. I literally wake up in the morning and I get an email saying, congratulations, you made $100. Congratulations, you made $500. Just from sleeping, pretty much. This has allowed my husband, who is actually on a hunting trip, he left on Wednesday and he will be back late on Sunday. this has allowed him to go ahead and book that trip, as well as many others like that, in the middle of a pandemic where people are losing their jobs. Okay, so now, did you guys have time to think about the answer to the joke from earlier in this video? So you can get rich by just eating if you eat. Yes! It's one of my favorites. So if you guys are serious about changing your life and you are 100% committed to learning about this system, be sure to like this video. Go ahead and comment, what you're most excited to learn, and subscribe to the channel because I do have freebies down below that are exclusive to my subscribers only. I don't promote these anywhere else, just on my YouTube channel. So I hope you guys enjoyed learning, and then comment anything else that you want to learn about, and we'll go ahead and talk about that in the next one. See you guys.